Alright, hello everybody. I'm going to start out tonight with the WZ 11114 here. Let's get things going. Hopefully everything's going to work right. I guess was tweaking a couple things here. But yeah, like usual, if anyone has any specific tanks they'd like to see, I will gladly hop into them for you here. I'm going to be platooning tonight, so if there are any SPG requests, I will try to fit them in towards the end of the stream. But otherwise, pretty much can play anything else. Just wargaming, not liking artillery and platoons. Hopefully everyone's having a good day though. I'm going to hope that I can stay, not to say I'm going to fall asleep, but I'm a little tired here. I got one more day until I finally get a semi-day off, so it'll be nice. Hello, Backwoods. Happy birthday. Yeah, I probably should have taken a shot there. Crap, I kind of lost that spot. At least I got a pretty good chunk off of him. There goes about 30%. Hello, John. And nice to see Master Beast. I think Floyd as well. Come on, you know you want to pop out there again. No. Alright. We really need to worry about here a bit. It's just getting across these T-54s is going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't think I can get left, unfortunately. Very nice. Alright. I'm actually gonna pop here a smidge. If we can get this IS-3 out, that would be very nice. Ah, shit. I didn't even see that we had a... Yeah. I thought we only had 2 guys over here. Very nice. I guess I didn't even need to come over here at all. Okay. Well, here's a little bit of a waste, but... It's a shame. I guess kind of drove around and didn't really do anything. Got to a different corner. Hello, David. Backwoods, I do have SPGs. They're on my tank request list. I can get to them later in the stream. It's just right now, since I'm platooning, I can't play them easily, but I can get to them a little bit later on. Yep. We're gonna get steamrolled here. It's not really worth it for me to run away. I won't really make it anywhere. I'm gonna get flanked anyway to my right. Maybe not. It's just they still have a lot of tanks and some have low HP. Not enough though to where I can basically one-shot all of them. I'm gonna get flanked here on the left, I think, before the right now. Ah, shit, that was a pretty big miss. I should have aimed in a little bit longer there. Nah, I screwed that up. That was That was a much bigger miss than it might have, or might appear to be. Ah, shit. Yeah, if I had gotten that, that would have helped out a lot. And I guess got double tapped. But it wouldn't have really changed the outcome, but basically we had a lot of tanks with low HP on the enemy team and just never finished them off, unfortunately. Oh well. Hello, Richie, nice to see you. Yeah, at least we got a pretty decent amount of damage, but yeah, if the enemy team, you know, their guns still do damage, so we just didn't finish them off. Well, the three of us did a pretty decent job. Yeah, we had a couple people die pretty early on, though, towards the bottom. Oh well. Hello, Dana. Nice to see you. Alright, so, well, I happen to a meal here. Hello, Lots. Thank you very much. But if anyone has any non-SPG requests, you know, earlier on here, I'll gladly get to them. Hello, Last King. Alright, they have a lot of Type 4 heavies over there. I don't know if you guys can hear. Levi decided he wants to sleep underneath the microphone again tonight. So that's there's no Artie, and with 3 Type 4s, I might actually set up over here. And yes, I'm loading heat, but yeah. Usually I fight over to the 1-4 side, but I think without Artie, I might be better off over here and using my gun depression. Yeah, I can play an E100, Richie. When it comes to no SPG matches, just stick together. If you go zipping around by yourself, you're gonna lose. I'm gonna try to fight off of this little hill here. It's just I'm guessing that, you know, they're ST1 Type 4s and the like are heading over this way. I've never fought off of this hill in this tank, but I believe there's enough gun depression to make it work off of some of this. Don't really want to shoot him with a heat shell, but I will if it comes down to it. And I have a clean shot. Alright, they got one Type... Whoop, they got one Type 4 over there. Whew, I was almost... shot again. Hello, Coxon. Nice to see you. Alright, are we gonna let them move up, or... Alright. Our team is... Well, it does help me if they let them come to us, but at the same time, you're actually doing yourself a disservice without Artie to push up on this side. I don't really have the best shots on him, but with heat, it's at least a possibility. And with this long ass reload, I can just type down some requests there. 80,000, that's like 2-3 months for me. as far as the tank grind goes. It's just moving around. They're just sitting there waiting for us. I'm probably going to end up moving up here. Oh, yeah, I got to move up. Since they're all bunched up there, if we can get this T-30 out, we'll be pretty good. Hello, Gabastar. Nice to see you. And Grinder. Let's say anybody watching me on anything other than YouTube, but there are no people. Yeah, I was about to say I might take a hit here, but better to get one of their other tanks out faster. Poor Jose. I don't think he's gonna last very much longer. I think that's the first time I have seen a... shit. I was taking way too long to aim there. I've seen a tier 9 or even a tier 10 Chinese light tank on the NA server. Hello Pez, nice to see you. Which I was looking into a little bit more. YouTube, finally it's coming soon. I think with Twitch adding the affiliate program, they're going to be kicking their game up and pushing through the sponsor button, like custom emotes and stuff for channels. Basically more features that people have wanted on YouTube gaming. There's like a little group of people, and there's a couple YouTube developers in it, and I just kind of lurk there and watch them talk about things. And they've been pretty good, because YouTube typically, Google in general, since they're so big, their customer service isn't exactly the best at relaying information. Like if you think wargaming is bad on a scale to 1 to 10, oh god, that was like the most pitiful shot I've ever taken. Say wargaming's like a 6, I think Google is like a 1. Okay. Very nice. Life of a Type 4 Heavy, always in the back. Yeah, I can add a 140 on there. Hello, Dingo. Nice to see you as well. Somehow I got the most amount of damage. I'm a little surprised at that, but our team, almost everybody did over 1,000 damage. That's when you know you're going to win. And I lost a little bit because I threw some skill rounds at people. Alright, so let's hop into Mr. E100 here. Hello, Russian guy. Yeah, pushing is extra. Yeah, I'm hoping sometime later in the week here I can fiddle around with the chat bot a little bit more. I really need to update a couple guys for 9.18 on my website. But yeah, finally looking forward to having a day off. It's gonna be awesome. Hello, Randall. Very nice, backwoods. You can take in all of this. So to say, for people, anyone who complains about the matchmaking 9.18, it's people finally are getting what they want. And I think some people that are complaining have kind of noticed, you know, matchmaker that, you know, is more restricted in same tiers oftentimes is a lot harder than you think to play in. I love same tier matches, especially tier 10 ones, but I will admit they are definitely more difficult than if, you know, previous matchmaker where you're oftentimes tier 10 and you have a bunch of 9s and 8s to beat up on, specifically 8s. Yeah, this matchmaker, it's a lot more competitive, but I think some people are kind of biting their tongues like why did we ask for this? Yes, I can get to them. And the E100 line, I like it. And E75 is good. What comes before that? The Tiger 2, I believe. Yeah, it's a decent tank. I wouldn't really call it a true heavy tank because the armor on it blows, but you know, it's decent. Yeah, I'd say the line, you know, both German heavy lines, it's just, you know, until you get to tier 9, I think they're good. There's just nothing too special, you know, about their, like, they're solid tanks, but there's nothing like amazing about like their tier 7 and tier 8. Hello, Elvis. Let's say we pick the flank that has nobody on it, or yeah, now there's nobody on it. It's like the second time in a row on this map I did this. The only reason I kind of kicking myself now is pushing through the AB line is typically a little bit more than you would like to bite off, unless you're in like a T110 E3 or something and there's no arty and tier 10 tank destroyers. It's just pushing through there is pretty difficult. Just there's literally no cover once you try to push across the bridge. Even here is it's a little bit iffy. Like, we're gonna get spotted here and things can go south pretty quickly for us. I'm gonna try to get myself out here a little bit. God. Without drowning myself. That's the goal, at least. Or that's the plan. That wasn't very nice. Don't need a premium shell for him, but whatever, I got it loaded. T44 122. I've seen it. Or I've seen people use that gun as well. Don't think I would. I play with the 100 millimeter. Oh god, how did I hit that? On the T44. Is that a premium one now? I'm pretty sure that's a... Is that like a special premium one? Kranwagen's a good tank. I'm not sure that I can bounce this E3, but I'm gonna stay out here because they should be able to shoot him. There we go. Nope. He's got a premium shell. That's why. Oh, I thought I was gonna get lucky there. Oh god, that's not good. Thank you very much, Object 140, for the tip. Okay, there's one T57 that just shot me, but he's distracted now. Oh god, that was a waste of however many credits that was, but yeah. Yeah, the PZ4H is pretty fun on Molesky. Torn 3? I can get to both of them. Torn 3, T1 heavy. Alright, it's starting to get a little bit closer here. Really just, I don't want to push out and get killed. Ooh, very nice. Oh, don't want to push out either without my ammo rack as well, so. He's not able to hit me. I might be able to hit this IS-7. No. Close, but not close enough. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Everyone enjoying Graham's deaths. They're moving. Somehow our Artie died. Or no, we don't even have an SPG. That's strange. I've seen that a lot, that where in tier 10 battles, one side gets an SPG, the other one does not. Granted, we do have a 180, or had a 183. It's kind of like an SPG in a way, I guess. I want to see if they add in... they're not going to do it, but if they had added in the stun feature for the 183's Hess shell, oh god. I can just hear the people crying now. I don't exactly miss the Waffle Triggery 100. I think out of all the screw-ups that Wargaming did, that actually made it to the live server. That's probably the dumbest tank they've ever put in the World of Tanks. Awesome. At least he's not aiming at me. I'll gladly shoot a heat shell at a SPG. Hello, person from Asia. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Or I might be able to, but I can't read it. Hello, nonetheless. Good morning to you. Pretty decent match though. We got a win, and 907 Object 140. They did a damn good job there. He almost got 6,000 damage. Alright, next tank up was the Type 4 Heavy. I just can't get over Levi right now. Ryan put a blanket down over on the floor here. His dog bed's not over here. And he's like, I'll just lay here. Hello, James. Nice to see you. I was about to say, it's a little after 7 p.m. here for me. I can't say I remember last time you've been here, James, but I'm doing my best to keep improving it. Wish I had a little bit more time now. I gotta take things in like 2-week chunks now just to get like one thing done. With the amount of work. It's like today, I was talking about it in my last stream yesterday, and I had a kind of like a luncheon party. And it was supposed to be like 50 people. And as the people were coming up, like basically for the buffet service, I'm just sitting there counting a little bit. I'm like, it's definitely not 50 people here. Because I always, for 50 people, 70 plates out. And because people can come up more than once. It ended up to be about 80 people. So I'm like running back and forth, cooking more stuff and everything. And it was just me and one other cook, so it was a little bit hectic for a little bit. But that's what you gotta do when you're thrust it into save my job. But we handled it pretty nice. A month ago? I was about to say, I haven't changed too much since... Which, hello, Abdul. Nice to see you. I haven't really changed much since a month ago. Maybe I added the new overlay. Thank you very much, Gabastar, for the tip. Which I'm always wondering whether it's Gabastar or Gabby, or like Gabby Star. Or Gabi Star. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Hello, Rich B. Nice to see you. Jeep, coming from Blitz to PC. From my very limited knowledge of Blitz, I would probably say you want to play a little bit more cautious in a way. And by cautious, I mean, you know, try to stick with your team a little bit more. Alright, we need to get up here. I get that you're backing down, but there's no arty. They can't hit you. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You're going to probably start shooting me. But the matches, you have larger teams on PC. So, really, with that, you're going to find, especially with arty, I don't think Blitz has arty. You just need to kind of stick a little bit more together, because you're going to find yourself dying a lot quicker if you're kind of out by yourself, until you kind of get used to the change of pace for the maps, the map size, team size, stuff like that. But I can't say I've played Blitz much, so I'm only basing it off of, you know, the limited amount of matches I have. I probably have a... Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Uber. I was trying to sneak a shot in there. I did not mean to shoot you like that. I will definitely feel bad for hitting you, because that was like 900 damage. Sorry about that. I thought about it, John, but I'm just rolling with it for now. It's one of those things, love-hate relationship. Since I have matches where, you know, I think I do better with the standard gun. HE gun sometimes is better. Sometimes I shoot my own teammates, and yeah. I'm really sorry about that, Uber, though. Sometimes I'm not the best with lining up where my actual shell is going to come out. Tier 9 medium? It depends what tier 9 medium. I would hit the help button here, but I don't think anyone's gonna want to help me if they saw me shoot Uber. It's just, yeah, our TDs aren't even behind the hill here, so... Shit. It's just basically wherever I move, you know, they're just going to keep moving based off of where my gun is. And they're all just going to throw heat, which, you know, I'm using premium HE as well. It kind of sucks, because once you're outnumbered in this thing, it's very easy to pick off. Especially high penetrating rounds. It's just giant target. I kind of did a sin, though. Ugh. Yeah. Lots, I do not have every tier 10, but I do have a tank request list that pops up. It's in the video description. It also pops up in the chat every now and then, link to it. I can add the leopard prototype onto the request list here, and I can get to it in a little bit. Hello, Martin. Nice to see you. A little bit of a tough one, Silver. Honestly, though, the Up Clan. The Type 4, I like the tank, but the reason why I keep thinking about switching to the standard gun, which I think for the Type 4, the standard gun might be a little bit better. It's just I haven't made the switch back yet. The Type 5, though, the HE gun probably is the best out of the two, though, by a smidge. It's just you're so large in the Type 4, and so many people just throw heat premium rounds at you that your armor does not mean anything. Whereas the Type 5s, even with people throwing premium rounds outside of tier 10 tank destroyers, you still have a chance to bounce them. Type 4, not so much. So, yeah. Okay, thanks, Gabastar. Hopefully that's the right one. Hello, Zach. That's a tough one. A lot of people here would say the Matilda Black Prince. I would say when it comes to lower tier premium tanks, go for the one that you are going to use it more for crew training than the other. So if you have German mediums or British mediums, go for the one that you think you're going to play more. Personally, out of those two, I would probably say the PZ-T25, but I'm saying that it's just the Matilda Black Prince, I think they're both equally, as far as balance goes, about the same. But the Matilda Black Prince being a lot slower, I could see, you or other people who have it playing it less because it is a slow tank, and sometimes, we don't always want to play something that slow. But as far as doing more damage in the Leopard prototype, it's try setting up behind whatever side like your team's doing. It has the most amount of people on your strong flank. Set up a little bit behind them, a little bit offset so you can cover a little bit more ground, and just try to stay at mid-range on little hills. Just poke out, take a shot, move around, take another shot. Try not to get hit by RD or HE rounds. I'll catch up on chat in 1 second, guys, here. This is gonna be a quick little punch of, I'm hoping I don't get killed here. Yep. I knew something like that was gonna happen. Where I was just about to pop out on that Tiger 1, and yeah, there's a couple other tanks there. Oh, we both got lucky there. I knew he wasn't fully aimed in, but I didn't think that he could hit me that quickly. So, is he gonna? It looks like he's gonna try it again. Let's say you can do that all day, but let's say you're not gonna hit me, and then I pulled out like an idiot right in front of him. Let's just make that interesting there. It's like, preferably, I was hoping that, we'd have one of our higher tiers kind of out here. Usually you have somebody, but there's nobody over there. I don't know if you guys can hear the background. I hear there's an ice cream man driving around my neighborhood. Every day, now that it's hot out. Ooh, I got lucky there. For whatever reason, I did not think he was fully out there. My judgment's a little bit off, seems like. I am like 60% awake right now, so I've just been, this is the last, basically tomorrow. I still work, but, I have Wednesday off. This is like my last crappy day of limited sleep, a lot of work. So I'm a little tired here. Just double checking he's not facing my way for some odd reason. Hoping that, there we go, set him on fire. And he's not carrying a fire extinguisher, which don't know why people still do that. Pretty sure this SU-100Y is waning for me, but with my HP, I am better off trying to get over to the cap. Some way, somehow. Don't kill me types. Ah, shit, I ran into the wall. Don't kill me. Say I'm not going to be able to reset. Hopefully someone else will be. With my HP, I'm not even going to attempt it, but here's the hoping someone else can reset. I'll go plop myself on the cap, but yeah. Just in case he gets flanked for some odd reason. Nope, the E25 ran away. We're probably going to get capped out here. Oh my god, how did I miss that? That was literally pitiful. I could have just shot him there. Oh my god. What is it about E25s that makes me miss them sometimes? We still have a small little chance here. Albeit very small. And this IS, he's covering that, so it's not going to matter. They just capped. Wait. Nope. The E25 could be behind me now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Whew. We're not. It's just they need one more reset and we're not going to get it. I tried. I could have gotten cap a little bit quicker and that would have got us a draw, but oh well. Thanks for timing that asshole out. Alright. So, Project Armada? No, I do not. I know what you're referencing, but no. Did the most amount of damage, but yeah. In the end, I definitely made a couple little hiccups there. So next tank up is the 140, and I'm going to catch up on chat here in 1 second, guys, once I get this popped in. Pez, the IS-6, a little underpowered. I don't think so. I know a lot of people have been discussing it, the new Matchmaker and a bunch of new premiums. I'm still under the assumption, as far as from me playing it, 9.18. Even though you're less likely to, be one of the few tier 8s in a match now, because it sees a lot of tier 8 only matches and also matches where it's thrown in with a few 9s. It still is preferential matchmaking. You're not going to see tier 10s, and if you're grinding it over, say, like 10 battles in a row, you don't have those matches where, you're at the bottom a lot, you're facing higher tiers, and yes, you do have to worry about a lot more tanks now at tier 8. Say like the Patriot, when you get thrown into matches with them, the Defender, to where statistically, yes, they are better, but you still have to factor into matchmaking, which you know, it's still a case of the tanks head to head. An IS-6 probably will lose to a Patriot or a Defender most of the time if both players play basically at the same skill level in that match. However, you know, across the grand scheme of things, it still is limited matchmaking, which you do have to take into account. And while it's not always the best tank statistically at tier 8, say an IS-6 or a different preferential tank, um, that limited matchmaking, even though it's being phased out, does provide that um, ease of lessening the blow of matchmaker, which a little bit less important to have now, but it's still a little bit of a factor. A one skill crew working Valen sometimes, you know, my crews sometimes are kind of just kind of botched together, and I smash them together from different tanks. So that's why they have a bunch of different skill levels. Yeah, why not? It's just push down here. How far am I from the Type 5? I think about 90,000 experience. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Let's say there was an already... Shit, that was a bad shot. Very nice. Let's go get this United friends up there. Unfortunately, your friends are now dead. That was a little mean. The only time I have right now, I can't play any other tank games. World Tanks is pretty much all of my time I play for video games now. After all these years, it still has me hooked. Which, never played a game for this long, ever. Usually I was like one of those play a game for like, you know, 3-4 months, drop it, pick up a new one. So oh god, that's not good. Let's get around him. AMX, are you... he's gonna still run. Don't know why that E50 was loading premium rounds when the first tank he came across was a tank with very little armor, but to each their own. But I can get to the Panther M10, yes, I can add that on. I'm going to try to squeak past here, but it could bend and very badly. Oh god, I just presented myself pretty much right out in the open. I thought I was going to go up the ramp, and I was a little bit off there, to say the least. Hopefully they can kill that gun carrier. I'm just kind of rolling the dice that... There we go. The Artie doesn't completely murder me. Should be able to kill him before he... Yep. Me or somebody else. A little bit further. And I hit him on the upper glacis, of course, but he's stuck. He's bounced off his upper glacis again. Third time's the charm, maybe? There we go. Awesome. Thank you very much, Adorance. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat here a little bit. The T-34. Randall, you're asking about the T-34, right? The medium. I would say with that, I'm pretty sure that's the Russian medium that a lot of people use for the Top Gun 57 millimeter. I would say yes, it plays similar to a light. Um, yeah, so that won't be a bad tank to start with if you're moving out from just light tanks. Hello, nice cup, and nice to see you. Well, somebody, the Object 140 donation kind of made that happen, I assume. One of you guys. I just can't see, I can go in afterwards and see who tipped, but for what I just have like a little thing with my subscribers and tips here up for Streamlabs. Doesn't give a lot of info, but I always appreciate the different names at times. They kind of make me laugh. I do not have the T50 light, unfortunately, Leske. Which, hello, Ra. But, yeah, I do have a full tank request list. It's beneath the video here. There is a URL. I can add the KV2 on. Slawek. Are they going to spot us early? But Rando, I would say the T-34, you would like it coming from lights if you go for. I'm pretty sure it's the 57 millimeter, the top one. It does have, I think, 2 viable Top Gun choices, and that's one that I think most people kind of go with. Yep, I'm stunned. There's only one already, so I might as well repair. That way I get my repair kit back a little bit. Which, I forgot to say last stream, but somebody had asked about it in the stream. But thank you very much for, whoever ordered some stuff through Amazon, through my referral link. There's a link for that in the video description, and also on WoT Guru. I have it suggesting like tank models and books and stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for whoever did that. It doesn't show me who gets whatever, because that would be a little creepy. But not that anyone bought anything weird, but just shows me like categories of what was bought. So I don't know. Let's take him out. I'm surprised a lot that FV 4202s try to peek out and think that their turret's very strong. Not exactly the strongest turret. Alright. Uh-oh. There's a T-34. Crap. I save you, Graham. Or I try. Ah, shit, he's shooting APCR. That changes this a little bit. Little bugger. It's just I can't angle my turret much. Watch out, there's a T-34. Let's say I'll go after him if you'd like. I can take 2 shots. nice. T30N. Uber got him, and I'll finish him off. Holy crap, that score. Why do people go up to spots like that? Like, seriously. He could have been helping his team out. You deserved the burn. Like, he could have been helping his team. I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna die by... I should be angling here. That Scorpion G, dude. Right, he's gonna try to go in close here, and I ain't gonna let that happen. Yeah, there's a T30 back there. I was about to say, the M46 actually played pretty well, but yeah. Yeah, Backwoods, I will at least play one, maybe two towards the end here. AMX M4? Yes, I can add it to the list. Like, I do have quite a bit of requests, so I'm going to try to get to all of them. And I am going to save time. Whoops. John, that question can... basically the way Amazon affiliates work. You know, if you click a link through WoT Guru, that's an Amazon affiliate, or the one that I have in my video description here on YouTube, or I have one on Twitch as well. Basically, anything you purchase at that given time, or I believe within 24 hours, I get a very small referral fee for. But the link is static, so it never changes. And the ads on WoT Guru, I have them set up to most of the time, unless Amazon really wants you to frickin' buy something. I have it showing tank-related stuff. But, Master Badge First Class, Top Gun Award. Pretty decent match here. The three of us did a pretty damn good job on that flank. And we're pretty close to getting Brothers in Arms or something, I think. I don't really get too many of them, so I don't know the specifics always. Anyway, Mouse is up next here. I do have the AMX M449 Matthias on a request. It's towards the end, so it's going to take a while. I live on the West Coast now. According to Google, I do. Everything... thank you, Nice Cuppa. And Cuxon. Everything I have to do on YouTube, which is why sometimes the stream times I might set up the reminder and the countdown incorrectly. Everything's in Pacific time, and it screws me up sometimes. I have my YouTube settings and everything for my channel set up for Eastern Standard Time, but for whatever reason, there's some sort of bug that everything's still in Pacific time for me. You can feel free to, Abdul, to request something. Pretty much I'm just, ticking everything off in order, so... Like, right now, I'll probably have time to get to another couple tanks. It's just, there's a chance I might not be able to. I'm not liking this side. I think I'm going to go a little bit to the right here. Even though that wasn't the best map for it, I still liked it. The VK, I typically do bad in it when there's tier 10 tank destroyers shooting me, because the armor is good but not that good, or there's arty. Backwoods, you just type !LB, and you just did it, and it it set it a little bit up there. You have 25. I was saying a little earlier, I haven't had a lot of time. Only 1 day off in the past 2 weeks from work here. So once I get a couple days off coming up here, I'm gonna hopefully set up. There'll be a URL for the chat bot here, to where you can go, and everything will be listed there as far as how long you've watched. IS4, we're literally driving here. Like, we can't go any quicker. It'll have everything there instead of having to type chat commands. It's just going to take me a little bit to set it up. Which, thank you very much, Peter. I think that's what it translates out to. Peter. Yeah, close enough. That 183 has penned him. Oh, he's probably angry. Hello. Why is there an E3? Turn. Thank you. No problem, backwoods. Yeah, it's just one of those things, I wanted to switch to this. It's just I have it set up 75% how I like it. It's just when I get done the stream here, I still have to do. I actually have to do a couple things for the restaurant on Photoshop, prep lists and stuff. That way, when I'm not there on Wednesday, it's kind of the first day where we're open, and I'm not going to be there. So I just need to get a bunch of stuff printed out. That way, everything. If anyone has any questions, they can refer to the manual. It's not a manual. It's just a bunch of photocopied, basically, layouts of everything, like the prep boxes and whatnot. That way, they don't need to bug me. Sounds mean, but if you work in a kitchen, no one likes to be bugged on their day off from a restaurant. Unless needed. So cruise control in heavies, sometimes, but being an all tier 10 battle, definitely not. Definitely not right now. So let's say he hit me from over there. Yes, Abdul, I can add them on. Well, fortunately, this week we're not too busy, so I hope they're not going to call me. It does happen a lot, though. It's like random things. Like yesterday, I got a text late on from my brother, like, it was like a 3-gallon bucket of pickled ginger. I'm like, It ended up that we were super busy at the time I signed for an order, and the delivery driver never decided to drop it off, which it happens a lot. Fortunately, though, it's very easy. At the end of the day, basically, hey, why do we have an extra bucket of this? And then, oh shit. But fortunately, pickled ginger isn't exactly a crucial menu item. I was about to say, I would yeah, there he is. Let's say I would push here. There's just still a lot of... Oh, God. Thank you for missing me. And that was a freaking heat shell. It was blue. My download is 250 megabits or megabytes or whatever it is per second. My upload's only 10 because Comcast are jerks and they throttle everything. And that's the highest I can get without paying... what was it? $299 a month plus a $1,000 installation fee for a fiber optic line to my house. Yeah, I'll pass. Hard pass. Pretty sure I would go broke if I had to pay that much just for internet. And that's with a frickin' contract. You're locked in for 2 years. Alright. I got some HP for another like 20 seconds. Very nice. That already being gone helps out a lot. Our bats are in a decent spot, but not the best. Oh, there's FB. I think I'm just going to ignore that E3 for now. He's not really posing too much of a threat to us as far as the team. Very nice. Because if we can get him, E5, that leaves these two guys pretty easy to pick off. Then the E3, you know, is a pushover by himself, especially with 200 HP. I'm just going to head this way because I'm... Ah, shit, never mind. Ah, thank you, FV405. I didn't actually see him back there. Let's say if I get around him, you know, the E5 can't push any further without dying. I guess there is this 50B, but the 50B can't one-clip me. So just to be sure, let's head up this way. Come on, gun depression. Ah, shit balls. We're still gonna win this, but here we go. Thank you, E4. Exclamation point check Menz. Alright, let me add down the FCM and the Type 59 here before I miss them. But decent match. The bat, yeah, I figured our bat chat platoon did pretty well. And tier 10 battle, another win for us. So Torn 3 coming up next. Let me find this little tank. There we go. What do I have right now? It's a cable. Oh, I'm not personally uploading to, you said 4 sites right now. Basically, I'm using a program. It's called Restream, and I stream it to them. They can do it out to 30 different places. I do pay for their pro thing, but I'd rather pay and make sure if something goes wrong, it can fix itself a little bit better, and I won't have to fiddle with it if something goes wrong during the stream. But I wouldn't be able to stream more than just one place with the upload that I have now. Like, I have 10 megabits but for upload, but for what I send to, say, just if I stream just to YouTube, it peaks out at like 6,600 kilobits a second. So I wouldn't be able to add another one on there unless I stream at lower quality. I can add the Lukes on. It's just I'm not sure if I can get to all these tanks, honestly. Matthias, please stop asking about the M4. I told you like 2 times. It's already requested. I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. Oh, well, thank you, Glenn. Honestly, when I'm like, I have HP, I'm gonna push. I was starting to get a little impatient, but most of the time, like, it looks like I'm just playing careless and reckless, but I have a reason behind most stupid, crazy things I do. Yeah, this was a bad one now. Ah, shit. Especially because engine's in the front of this thing. Who would have known? Yeah, I need to... I was hoping to... Yeah, that we'd have a little bit more firepower there, but we don't. It doesn't make sense for me to sit there and keep shooting at tanks, losing my own HP, when I know that we're not going to be able to take any of them out. you know, it's just one of those things where you're losing HP but not taking a tank out, so why bother? Why was he pushing? And yep, we lost this flank now. T14 has a really strong turret. Not for premium though. Just our team, we lost 3 tanks, and it's going to be difficult for us to come back. I'm just trying to get, yeah, we're going to lose this flank. I was trying to get the T14 to kind of engage me instead of those guys out there, but unfortunately that didn't happen. It's just going to kind of be like a domino effect now. Luckily though, the T14 is just kind of derping around here. Like, he had enough armor to bounce pretty much every shot I shot at him, but he just pretty much fed me that damage. I'm sorry, Wolverine, I can't get a shot in the PZ4, so I'm going to try to get some damage off here if possible, and hopefully not die to this Strev. Alright, buddy. Very nice. There is Artie we had to worry about, which is probably going to kill me, but replaced probably with definitely. Yeah. Moving into 2 autoloaders wasn't the best idea. And once I hit my med kit, I saw the girl had taken the T-34 out, so it was a pretty no-brainer for them to move up. And alright, thanks for letting me get down to Graham. Yeah, the Torn 3 is not bad. I just, you know, when it gets requested, I play it, but I don't always have an urge to, because I'm so far in the hole with credits always. If I play a premium, typically I play a tier 8 or tier 7. Rich, it does work. Basically, you know, there's a time limit on how often you can check it. I reduced it to, I think, 10 minutes for you to check it, but you know, I'm probably going to end up bumping it up higher once there's going to be a URL that states how much stuff you have, just because it does make it a little bit harder for me to re-chat with it. Thank you very much, John. But yeah, right now, like, I'm gonna try to fit in at least 2 Artie matches, but it might just be 1 because I can't go far over 9 p.m. here because you know, I do have to do some stuff for the restaurant before I head off to bed. I gotta get up at 4. And basically for requests here, I got the T1 Heavy, Leopard Prototype, Panther M10, KV2, AMX M449, FCM 50T, Type 59, Lukes, and, you know, at least an SPG or 2. I was like, where'd the dog go? He's under my chair now. He's like slowly inching his way over. Hopefully one of these days, Rich. I haven't even been able to for the past 2 weeks. Like, typically I pop on for a quick couple matches in Overwatch from time to time just for some fun. I haven't even had time to do that. Been a little bit busy. Because we've gotten so much rain. Oh, I'm fortunate Ryan today. She helped me do a little bit of yard work and grass cutting. But yeah, there is a slight delay before it. Like, it's a couple seconds between you inputting it and it responding. At least, we got a win there. Awesome. But, oh, well, I forget what I was going to say. That's the tiredness setting on. We did a pretty damn good job, and good job, Wolverine there, too. Basically, the way this chatbot works, Nightbot is its own program over the internet. It basically, I just log into their website. This chatbot here, I actually have pulled up on my PC, and it runs, basically it connects to my PC in a way, but goes through their servers as well. Like, I actually have a dashboard here that I can control a lot of things on, which is why I wanted to switch to it, because it has more features that I can do. So that's probably why there's a little bit of a delay, because the only way this chatbot actually initializes is if I pull the program up and connect it to this specific chat here. East Coast server. Any employees play World of Tanks? No. I've actually never ran into anybody except for Rich S in real life that has played World of Tanks. The one guy that cooks with me a lot in the morning, his son tried it, but he plays Overwatch. He's pretty young now. I think he's in an ammo. How the hell did he get ammo rack me? Yeah, he's not to say he's too young to play World of Tanks, but younger people play than him. It's just he's into first-person shooters, all that stuff. I kind of joke around sometimes, like if someone's like looking at me funny, I'm like, "Oh, Ryan, they must know that I'm the guru," and she's like, "You're such a, you're so lame." I'm gonna die here. Awesome. Yes. Gotta love it. Granted, I didn't have my armor pointed to the spot where they pushed, but yeah. Oh well. I just hate when I take a spot like that. There's no arty, so positioning is very, very important. And yeah. Yeah. Gabasar, as far as how this chatbot works, if you chat, what do I have it set up for now? I did change it. So basically, as long as you type something in the chat every 25 minutes, just one thing, like I'm probably going to bump it up even higher to about like 45 minutes, it will count you watching. But I don't want to put it too long because someone can just pop it in, leave. Not that the currency here, honestly, not to say it's worthless, it's not that, just a nice little fun thing. Thank you very much. I'm hot at CN. Close enough for this subscription. If it's freezing a little bit for you, try basically refreshing the page. If not, just bump it down one quality setting here on YouTube. That'll fix it. I do keep teasing you guys, but yeah, every time, trust me, I wish I could play more. But yeah, I always have that little disclaimer like going back to work, don't have much time now. Yeah, but that's life of, everyone knows the stigma of, say a head chef, sous chef, anyone working in restaurant business. You work a lot of hours, even if you're not all that busy. Like, it's spring for us, so we're not super busy right now, but like today I had a party, but without the party, um, like tomorrow, basically going through my day tomorrow, shortened condensed version. Um, I'm gonna do about 25 breakfasts across a 3.5 hour period, which is far less than a typical like 200 breakfast day in the summer. And I'm gonna do about 15-20 lunches, which is very low. And I'm the only cooking tomorrow, and I have one other. I have a dishwasher slash prep, who honestly he's gonna basically be cleaning the whole day, which they love it because it keeps them, it keeps them busy. But pretty much just gonna be spending my day cleaning a kitchen, but still gotta be there. When you're open, you're open. So. Thank you very much, Tiny. Glad you like my videos and streams. I'm sure Levi would enjoy that if he was actually awake. um, but as far as World of Warplanes and other games, I will say, since I am very busy at work, what I'm gonna eventually do, I'm just kind of waiting until I get a set, because once we kind of get into the swing of things, to where we have say 2 cooks in every day, because right now it's just one, so the schedule changes because, like, say me, I can pretty much do about 90 people a day, completely alone, without worrying too much. Yes, it sucks doing it, but so I get put on certain days and they switch every week or so. That way, my days off are a little bit slower, easier to manage. Um, Once I get a set schedule, I'm probably gonna have it to where I'm still gonna stream World of Tanks at least 3, if not 4 days, and then I'll probably have a kind of off day stream in a way, to where I kind of rotate and play different games. That way, I can, not to say World of Tanks will drive me crazy, but it'll keep me sane being able to stream a different game every now and again. Hello, Cody 2. World of Warplanes, it's gone over some changes. I think update 2.0 is coming out soon, which is essentially like the frontline mode for World of Tanks. They're getting something comparable to that, so that's going to actually be pretty shit. Why did I guess? Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. That's what has me kind of interested in World of Warplanes again. I'm just going to run all the way back here because I'm going to get shot from that ledge. I always get shot from one of those ledges. Honestly, I've said it a lot of times. I freaking suck at this map. But as far as like win rate and stuff like that goes, try to do more damage and influence the match more in the beginning of the match without just dying. That's the best thing that you can probably do if you play solo. Get a lot of damage very early on, or basically set the enemy up to take a lot of damage early on. How? Well, it wasn't Rich B that came and saw it was Rich Stinchcomb, but how annoying is the average customer? Well, I don't really see too many customers, but as far as say like orders go, I'd probably say from when I started cooking back in high school, and before that I did like odds and end jobs throughout the restaurant and hotel. Since then, I'd probably say it went from about 1 in 25 orders that were like, annoying, where what is this person eating at a restaurant for, to probably like 1 in 10 orders where you get people like, the waitress will put, oh, this person's allergic to this, like gluten, dairy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get the people are allergic to it, but then, we basically tell the waitress, like, oh, they can't eat this. They're only able to eat these things on the menu. And they go out and tell them that. And then you get an order in and say, they can eat a little bit of this. I thought you were allergic to it. Like, stuff like that. People... there's so many things now where people say they're allergic to things or can't eat things when they aren't. It's just, the internet, crazy diets, whatever. And honestly, it makes it really annoying to cook your food if you're playing games, and because when it comes to an allergy, it basically, the way restaurants work is most of your your meal is about 75% prepped, ready to go. And, all the pieces are kind of assembled, and it's just cooking it. Basically, cooking, plating. If you're allergic to something, typically, unless, the person cooking your meal, unless they basically prepped every single item, they re-prep everything to order, and it takes about 3 times as long. So... That's the probably worst thing that you can do to someone at a restaurant, is basically make up an allergy. That's what gets me. I'm probably going to end up dying here, but whatever. Why did I have to get airfield? Because I suck at airfield. I wanted to get a good match for you here in the Leopard, since it got requested a little bit early in the stream and I haven't been able to get to it. Pretty much this is don't get shot. Which unfortunately I got shot a couple times early on. That just barely missed them there. I think I might pop out this way. I started out, I played a lot of Call of Duty in high school, but the first multiplayer game I ever played was Shattered Galaxy. Haven't found a game since that's ever, that's like it, and I'm kind of surprised there isn't a game out there like it. So it was pretty damn fun. Surprise, I'm over here. Come at me. Thanks for a little bit more damage. I'm definitely dead. Is he ammo racked? Holy crap, how did I kill him? Don't know how I killed him, but I killed him. Let's see, can I pull this off? Nah. Zero damage, critical hit. I'm still alive! Oh shit, he shot a HE round at me. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh god, and he gets... Maybe that's why he was shooting HE. No, don't do it, girl! Alright, so that match turned out a little bit better than I thought it was, but... Hello, 23, nice to see you. I don't think I'm going to get the Thunderbolt, only because, I really like American tanks, but I don't see, me getting it, only because it's going to be a decent premium tank, but, let me find my next tank here so I can keep things at a decent pace. Panther M10. It's pretty much just going to be like a Sherman Jumbo in a way. And, you know, I don't see myself spending money only because I'm not going to play it like, say, for a ton of battles right away. But it doesn't look like a bad tank to pick up if you need a American premium. It's just, at this point, I have how many American premium tanks? Like, I have quite a few of them. But mediums in general, got 4 right there. Just at tier 8. I have the Fury, Ram 2, M4 improved, so. Thank you very much for the subscription, Nikoko. Hopefully not Randall, flipping a tank. I completely agree. Nice cup of those as far as, you know, allergy things. But, you know, one thing I will say, if anyone has allergies, calling a restaurant, like if you're making a reservation and basically telling, you know, giving them what you can't have, at least in our restaurant, it gets back to, you know, the person cooking. And, you know, we will, if we know ahead of time, you know, say at least a day, if not 2, you know, we can definitely still make a dish and take something out most of the time. But, you know, it definitely helps having a heads up rather than springing a, I'm allergic to basically everything. Like, you know, I'm allergic to water. Like, something like that. I know that's, you know. But, it's alright, Joel. You know, as far as, you know, Van goes, the clan we have, you know, it's nothing too serious. So, you know, dropping in and out, I don't, you know, it's not a big deal. But hopefully, you know, you can help your friend out. Actually, I do not want to be out here, but we'll see. I was a little bit lucky in that leopard match. Bad weather. We got a ton of rain and wind and stuff, but typically where I'm at in South Jersey, you know, we don't, you know, the Delaware Bay kind of, they call it the Cape May bubble. So, you know, everywhere around us has super storm warnings or whatever, and we just get like nasty thunderstorm. Has its ups and downs. As a kid, your snow days were ruined. All of New Jersey has off from school, and you get a bunch of slush and rain, and you still had to go to school. It's kind of depressing. I think, shit, there's actually a tank down there I should be shooting. I'm pretty sure sometimes the school administration felt bad. He's throwing APCR at me, so I'm just going to throw it right back at him. We used to get off for school in Cape May, or Lower Cape May Regional, it's called, for about a half an inch of snow if it was dusting the road. I'm pretty sure they're like, we got some snow days here. Let's give the kids off. The rest of the state gets like, you know, 10 inches and stuff. We get a little dusting and off from school. Yeah, our group that's behind me, I don't know why they're still behind me. It's like a prototype that should be up here. Super Pershings, they could push up too. Like, there's a bunch of tier 7s in front of us. I'd like to push up further, but I know me pushing up, you know, everything in front of me out alphas me. So it's high risk, low reward right now. It sucks because, you know, we're basically throwing the match in a sense. I guess I'll go for it here. there's an IS-2 on my right. It's like, still, hello, anybody, super Pershing, I'm gonna move up any day now. Oh, I know, they're definitely watching back in G3 that other line. You know, there's a tank in K2, and they're just, we don't need to do anything. You know, we're watching this side. Oh god, that was bad. That's what I was waiting for. Get ammo racked a bit in this. Here comes the IS-2. No, I tried to track him. I don't know how I'm still alive. I'm about to die though. I'm just slinging gold like there's no tomorrow. Like, come on, Super Pershing. Move up. Like, you have full HP, and I've been out here most of the time with, like, nothing. Yeah, this IS-2 definitely has me here. Oh my god, he doesn't. This VK's gotta be able to kill me, though. There's a SU coming over. SU 101 on our right. No, I don't have a repair kit. Run away. Got me, finally. It's just like... It's like pulling teeth. Like... Come on. What are they waiting for? We could have very easily won that if they had just pushed up. Oh, God. Anyway, let's move on. KV2 was the next request. Yeah, that's something different, Graham. You know, like people, you know, as far as designing a menu, I always design it to where you want to eat. You're on vacation, you want to splurge. We got something. We got something that'll definitely kill any diet. You want to eat healthy? We have several options. It fits everybody. At least that's what you're supposed to do planning menus. But I didn't mean to like bash allergies in a way. It's just people that are allergic to something and then you go out of your way to fix it for them and then they're like, oh, but I can eat this and, you know, I can eat a little bit of it. I'm fine. Then you're not allergic to it. You just don't like it. But because, you know, just a minute or two kind of conveying that to a waitress or something or to a hostess, host, whatever. It's a lot of time in the kitchen when you're cooking like 20 different things at that very moment. So... Well, that's good to know. Oh. Yeah, silver goes, yeah. Public matches. Yep. Thank you, John Earl. But, yeah, I kind of get it, Joel. Like, honestly, the whole ad thing, like, I mentioned it briefly, like, a stream or two ago. Like, basically, I don't make much, you know, save through WoT Guru and also ads on YouTube here. it basically covers, you know, what it costs for me to um, keep my website up and running, hosting fees, you know, stuff like that. Plus, you know, buying a bit of gold in World of Tanks to like get some free experience, premium account, some tanks, and doing a couple giveaways in a year. You know, I don't make too much else outside of that. So the whole ad thing, basically what it did for me was it dropped last month. Like it dropped for everyone on YouTube. Honestly, it's kind of stupid. I get why people got upset. Basically, advertisers got their panties in a bunch, and you know, people get overly offended now. Like, but basically everything you got slashed in half, essentially your profits from ads, which, you know, I'm not going to switch completely to a different service just because of that. Basically, towards the end of the month here, it basically returned to normal. Um, ooh, I was very close. That's Graham. I'm allowed to shoot you once. No, I'm just kidding. I would have felt bad if I plinked Uber for a second time. Um, basically, what the whole ad drama was, Google through YouTube didn't have many options for advertisers to choose where their ads played on videos. The categories, because I have the categories, I can basically allow and block them on my website, and control what I can put on there and people see. They were very vague, so some advertisers didn't like their ads on specific videos that, you know, they didn't approve of. So, you know, instead of dealing with it maturely, they kind of all pulled their ads at once, which it might have been Google's fault because they could have just been like, no, we're not changing anything. So Google basically a week and a half ago at this point added in a bunch more options for advertisers to pick and choose what their ads are shown on, which I completely agree with. There's no problem with it. So everything's back to normal, unless you make like racist videos, like curse, and you know, if you're, say you're a streamer for tanks, because there's a ton of them that sits there and curses out people every single stream and berates people, you're gonna want to go over on Twitch because you're gonna fall into a different category now on YouTube, and you're not gonna make as much. So, to me, it's a good thing. It definitely hurt some big streamers, big YouTubers, but what you get out of it is it actually weeds out a lot of bad people that make bad videos, and you know, basically pricks and assholes in a sense. And for the user that, you know, you people that don't use ad block 100% of the time, you're actually going to see more relevant ads, and you're going to see, you know, basically things that make more sense on the video that you're watching, instead of like, say if you're watching like a, I don't know, I don't have a good reference, but you know what I mean. I'm just going to stop rambling. John, the purpose of biscuits right now, you know, it's basically a reward for watching at this point. You gain them every 25 minutes and at least one chat at that time, and I missed. At this point, you can't really do anything with them other than gamble basically once an hour. You can gamble some, win or lose. But in the future, I'm hopefully going to set something up to where you can spend them to get something. I haven't figured that out yet. Basically, it's a work in progress, but yeah. Hello, No Past. Sorry. I'm starting towards the end of the stream here. I'm starting to get a bit drowsy here. I have been up since 4 a.m., so. Seb, I do have an EU account. I have an SEA account. I guess I don't play on them because the ping is a lot worse than the NA account. Plus, I'm not going to spend a ton of money all over again and time to level up an account. Occasionally, you might, a few times a year, I might pop onto EU or something. SEA, not as much so, because my ping is, oh god, atrocious over there. Why'd you have to track me again? I wonder where this Lorraine is, honestly. My hope is the IS-6 is gonna be able to... there he is, Lorraine. There's one down. He might be a little bit mad at that. Awesome. No! Let's see, he doesn't have the longest reload, but he should not be able to clip me right now. And by the time I die, the Borsig will be close. Alright, so I'm going to play... I got time for one more request here. Maybe two, because I do have to play an SPG at the end. Unfortunately, I just can't go too much past 9 here. My next stream is going to be this Wednesday coming up. 9 a.m. to noon, my time. And then Thursday I'm streaming again at night, 7 to 9 p.m. I figure I might get lucky. Weeblord, he just asked on Discord, what do you think about the IS-7? I still like the IS-7 quite a bit. It's still pretty damn good, but you do have to be careful. Basically tier 10 TDs. I mention them a lot, but they screw up so many tanks and make them feel very inferior. Where is it? There we go. But nice game there. John, unfortunately I don't have a Type 5 heavy, but right now I only have about 20 minutes left in the stream, and I'm trying, like right now I still have an FCM 50T, a Type 59, a Luke's, and I do have to play at least one SPG match. I said it's just I can't play him platooning, unfortunately, right now. The Lorraine, honestly, he would have won if he disappeared for like at least a minute to where he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't even killing anybody. That lost it for him there. Granted, he still did a good job. It wasn't, it wasn't on him. Alright, so unfortunately, tier 10 battle. Pretty much anything tier 9 and up except for the T49, it can penetrate me pretty damn easily here. No problem, Matthias. Unfortunately, this tank is all about frontal armor in a way, and yeah. Most things can pen me pretty easily here. Yeah, he could have, Lorraine could have did things differently, but honestly, like, I don't blame it on him, even though he did stay hidden a little bit too long. That Bulldog, though, he should have ran away because he could have spotted that IS-6 without being seen, and Lorraine could have hit him if he was further away. Instead, he kind of stayed put, and, I whacked him for 900 damage. I'm probably going to get one shot at here by the 183. Honestly. M103 is playing chicken with the 183. Don't know how wise that is. See, I don't know if someone's going to come from the right or the left. I guess I know I can't, being a tier 8, I can't really make the move for my team here like I usually like to. I like getting down the 6th line. But I can't do that in this match. I just gotta wait and see where my higher tiers kind of push up. It's like someone might try to go through here. We'll see. I'm not even sure if I have 6th sense on this, to be honest. The LB command only works once every 10 minutes. Awesome. You didn't need APCR to do that, but that's cool. There's John. I literally within 5 minutes I kind of explained it. There's no use for them right now. It's just something that you could collect for watching. Plan on setting it up in the future. Okay. This is kind of like watching paint dry. Awesome. Let's say Mountain Man's on the other team. Hello, Mountain Man. At least I think that's the guy that streams. He's an old frickin' 183 too. That was kind of worth it. Definitely not worth it now. Oh, RT95, how are you taking that much damage? Tried to track him a little bit longer for him. Oh god, there are Arties there. I can't hit him. We have a little window here. We'll see if we can actually get through. Come on, aim, aim, aim. And I missed. Ah, that's... There we go, thank you. There's a Strev, I'm hoping I can move. Very nice. Strev unfortunately got him though. I say I didn't know where that Strev was, and alright, he shouldn't be able to spot me. I hope he can't. I just gotta get back into position, but I think it's a little bit too late. I kinda screwed up position wise. This flank was a little bit weak after we kind of pulled out. Come on, 1390, we can very easily squash this Skoda here. Very nice. We can get this teeth. There's a Yag Tiger. That's all on you. I'm not going around now. Yep, Yag Tiger got him. I know he's probably going to get pissed off at me because I hope that Shrev can't hit me. It says it does not make sense for me to advance at this specific moment here. Let's see. Just trying to kind of get over to where my teammates are, even though this Udez is now pushing out, which I can't keep up on chat right now. Sorry guys. I will say though, well, I can't type right now, but Graham and Uber, I'm probably going to be popping out after this match though to play an SPG match. Thanks for platooning, guys. Yeah, I need to, you know, I said I'd fit in at least one SPG match at the end here. So you guys don't need to, you know, stick around waiting if you don't want to. It's just not, I don't have the best shot from here unless he gets in, yep, a little bit higher. It's just, if I go over here, I'm kind of screwed in a way if they push. Yeah, thank you very much guys for the matches. It was a fun night. Me shooting Uber and all. Which I did not mean to, definitely. I want my Levi biscuits back. Yeah, nice playing with you guys though. After this I'll pop into one SPG, and if for whatever reason I do have time, I will try to get the one last request, but I can't promise anything. The next one up would be the FCM 50T. Freaking grape drink here. No. Thank you, Artie. Dude, their team is, they still might win this, but they're the T-34 and Strev are leaving that Yag Tiger out there to frickin' drown. Like, I don't know what they were doing. This is T-34. I have no idea where he is now. Like, oh, he's all the way back there. Goodbye. Whew. Pretty decent match though. Yeah, at least we got a win. That was definitely nice to go out on a win now. Yeah, but thank you for the fights, guys. I'm trying to squeeze in. I'm gonna play M53 here. And then if I do have time, I'll play the FCM as my last match. Hello, Rick. Well, hopefully I get a ton of stuns here for you. I know, Glenn. What have I done? Honestly, though, most yeah, it's just it depends on the tank request it. Oftentimes, though, the tanks I'm in, I play really aggressive, but that one, the AMX, patience is the key to that tank because you literally only have armor on the front, and that's one of the selling perks of that. Doesn't really work against tier 10s very well, but had I pushed out any more aggressively as I did that match, I would have died. I was more or less using my HP as my armor most of the time. Where am I right now? I'm in New Jersey, in the U.S. Freaking Uber with all of his Levi biscuits there. Which that is one thing I did forget. Moderators are being paid in a 2x multiplier of Levi biscuits. You guys are finally getting compensated for all that back pay I owe you. I'd like to get shots into the northwest corner, but I'll take shooting a couple here or there in the beginning. And super chats also get a multiplier for Levi biscuits as well. Awesome. Why is there a prototype next to me? Well, Uber's the only one I've given out a ton of Levi biscuits to. But, yeah. I'm shooting there if you're pinging me. If you're pinging the prototype, then I don't know what he's doing back here. He's not with me. Yeah, he stopped. So there's only so much I can shoot here. I'm actually gonna keep my options open on this side, but it's a little bit more important if I help out this flank, I feel like. Just to get them. Never mind. There's a Borsig out in the open here. Whether or not I'm gonna hit him is the question of the match. Shit. Like, I usually do not see an enemy team like this push this aggressively. I'll take this shot there. I stunned 2 of them, but I didn't kill any of them. Unfortunately, that's gonna... Yeah, we're gonna lose this flank now. I definitely didn't hit shots dead on, but... If they thought I wasn't shooting on that side, they're mistaken. I pretty much threw every single shot that way. I still think we're gonna get this, though. Insider trading. Well, I would appreciate that, Joel. Let's say it's in my form signature. I thought you were saying that at first, but yeah, I appreciate any word of mouth and stuff that people can give me. It helps more than you might think. That's pretty much how I started getting Walkover out there. At this point, I do less of it because I don't even have enough time to do the articles and updates I need to do. But that's pretty much the best way if you're gonna get into like a gaming website or videos is the forums. pretty much easy to build. You know, basically the way your search engines work, it'll, you know, count you getting linked to outside websites, even if you're just posting to a forum, and it helps you out a lot. Thank you very much, Pit Stop, for the subscription. Say I don't think we're gonna win this now, but we had a chance there. Let's see. Can I guess where these two people are? Don't think so. Which, I still have a couple minutes left here, so I might try to squeeze a FCM match in. But unfortunately, Artie, like, I did my best here to help my team. Shots just didn't land directly on those squishier tanks, but, you know, it is very team dependent. More so than... Nice job, dude. Let's say, they can see me now. I just want to get one more shot off. And I didn't reset anybody. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Thank you very much, Only Mid, for the subscription as well. Oh, I didn't even see him chat. Thanks for pointing that out, Nice Cuppa. Holy crap. I thought he was like AFK or disconnected. No, this guy's going on my blacklist. Anyway, let me squeeze in an FCM match here, since it's not exactly 9. Okay, if I can find it. I know it's right in front of me. But my next stream coming up is Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Almost certainly I'll be here, but, you know, this time of year, we're only at 1 cook in the morning, so God forbid someone doesn't show up. You know, I will let you guys know, but hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Because I would be a little bit upset. Cody needs a day off every now and then. Especially after tomorrow, where it's, you know, basically cleaning day. I always pick one day of the week to where pretty much all the major equipment. Most kitchens hire people to do it, like outsource it, but usually I can finagle the schedule and, you know, everything and line it up to where we can do it. Saves a lot of money. I didn't even see it. That was gold. That guy's probably just a troll, honestly. Hello, Iridium. The biscuit thing, it's on YouTube. It's like a currency that you can get for watching. I've never been in... I've never been to Europe, I should say. Pretty much the farthest I've been away from New Jersey is Hawaii. But I've been in a lot of places in the Caribbean, but outside of that, no dice. Someday, Ryan and I will make it to Europe. Probably won't be many other people in our family, if any. Everyone likes going to tropical islands. Nothing wrong with that, but it's nice to see other places in the world, honestly. Why am I aiming at the cupola? The cupola you basically cannot penetrate on the Patriot. You're better off shooting lower down on it. Shit, I Yeah, I didn't need to go this far up. I'm probably gonna get damaged now. Yep. I'd be shooting at me too. I got no armor on this. I'd well, one's a medium, one's a heavy. I'd probably still go with the FCM, but you know, I would say most people probably would pick the CDC. Honestly, I don't like the CDC for some reason. Might just be because all the people that I've seen play them, I've killed pretty easily, but I know a lot of people like the CDC. I don't want to shoot you. Try my best not to shoot my teammates most of the time. When they don't pay up their biscuit bill, then get a little tap in the side. I'm kidding. 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I wouldn't want to be anywhere where it's like that, you know, outside. It's like from working in a kitchen, I basically love my air conditioner on a daily basis. When I get home, I'd probably die without it. It gets freaking basically where I cook in the morning if I'm cooking behind the line, which in the summer I do basically 4 days a week. The other days I manage, expedite, take orders in, yada yada yada. You're sandwiched between a convection oven, a about 6 foot long flat top that's 400 degrees, 2 fryers, and then like a grill. So everything around you is basically on fire. Yeah, and then there's a steam table as well, so it's nice and steamy while you're on fire. Lose a lot of weight though. You can literally eat whatever you want if you work in a kitchen and not gain any weight during the summer months. My problem is I don't eat while I work. I just chug water, like 4 gallons almost a shift. That's what I'm trying to do right now. It's just so many people know the FCM is pretty much like butter. They were just, especially that Patriot was focusing on me. Granted, I was really the only one doing damage in the beginning to him, so it's understandable. Yeah, I might as well get. He's gonna die anyway. So pretty decent match though to finish the stream out. Which hello Enzo. Don't know if he has popped by, but this was my last match here. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. My next stream is going to be Wednesday coming up in the morning. Hey, I finally got a marks of excellence here. But, you know, thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see some of you Wednesday. If not, have a very good, you know, next couple days here. And my next night stream is Thursday coming up, 7 to 9 p.m. But, again, thank you for watching. Have a good night. I'm going to bed. See you guys.